I tell you. Shout out to the whole world tuning in. I got Busta Rhymes in the building. New mixtape is fucking everywhere. And you know what?
Yo, it's not a fucking mixtape, Mr.
Album, right?
Yes, it's a real album, my brother.
Yo, I don't know how you giving away such like exclusive hot product like that. You out of your mind, man? That's like
nigga, you started that. Y'all started that. You and that 50 fucking crazy guy. Y'all started that shit. Putting out a 10 million fucking mixtapes. And y'all niggas was just throwing shit away for free like that. Y'all niggas is fucking starting that bullshit, man.
But you brought the bar too high, man. This shit right here is supposed to be sold.
I can't outdo what the fuck y'all did with mixtapes, so now we gonna give an album away for free. Fuck it, that's my turn up, nigga. The way they got it set up right now, that's probably what niggas think, because niggas gotta put their credit card up before they could download this shit for free. There's no charge. It's just you gotta set you up an account. And it's, just one hand washing the other. If you fucking getting some free shit over there, at least support that free shit and pay for whatever other shit that you might have to pay for, because it's give and take. You feel what I'm saying?
But what's smart is you gotta have only white people getting this, because niggas ain't got credit cards. Right? How many niggas got the Russell card out there?
Niggas got wild credit cards, nigga. They got the little motherfucking prepaid shits. Niggas know what the fuck they doing. The Russell Simmons joint is diesel in the hood, so I don't know what the fuck. You talking like them shits ain't scoring big. Russell do what he was doing. That's why he ain't fucking with rap music no more. Nigga got that fucking credit card shit ringing off in the hood, son.
I just play eyes can see, man. Yo, I can't believe it's since 1997, man.
I was told that Monday was the 15-year anniversary of this shit, crazy, man. Son. Last Monday that just passed.
Wow.
Yesterday? Or the following Monday?
Yeah, when disaster strikes.
Yeah, 97.
Damn, man.
Shit's crazy, right?
So when you went in the studio to create, Year of the Dragon, you told motherfuckers don't come in the studio with the bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't even tell them that, I was doing a Google album. I just told them this was my real next album, and motherfuckers just was bringing the shit to the table. Yeah, niggas was bringing it to the table. Because at this point, the announcement for the Cash Money shit had already been made, and the Google shit. So, everybody was really thinking they submitting shit for the Cash Money album.
Do motherfuckers get nervous? Because, you're the whole, like, even the beats and everything, everybody's out of the element. Like, you got motherfuckers down with you. Like, they have to rap the way, the beat that you gave in, they have to rap to that kind of style. You got Gucci sounding different. You got fucking Trey Songz on some voodoo shit. He's like, oh! Yo, I was like, yo, everybody sound different. Everybody sound ill on this shit. Yo, come on. I didn't even know it was Trey. I thought the nigga was like, I don't know, it was a voodoo, like, he was voodooed up or something. Ooh, we are back. This shit is crazy out there. Yo, damn, man. Yo, that sample on Talking to You, you fucked my whole head up.
Oh, good looking, homie. The shout shit.
Yo, the songs with just you, Dolo, is ridiculous, man.
Thank you, bro.
You kind of like hug them shits to yourself. You didn't give them shits to no niggas. Like, niggas ain't fucking up this song.
It's fucking crazy,
when you first heard that sample, the Tears for Fears shit, like, what was going on in your head?
That shit brought a nigga back, because, that was like a classic joint, from even the motherfucking breakdance era, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when I actually went to England and lived out there for 2 months. I got family that's out there. Yeah. From like the countryside of England, like Morecambe and Preston and Blackpool.
There's a lot of crazy Jamaicans out there, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of Jamaican people, especially in Brixton. Brixton is ran by the Jamaican community.
I know.
So, for me,
I can imagine, man.
When I was living out there for 2 months, I was seeing this Tears for Fears shout shit, and that shit was crazy then as a shorty. So I grew up on this shit, coming back to New York after the summer vacation for 2 months. And that shit was crazy in New York. Red Alert and them used to throw that shit on, and they used to tear shit down in the clubs when they was spinning in Rooftop and all of them spots. And then, it just was something that was forgotten about. And I think one day I heard Mr. C play this shit on the old school at noon.
Killing this, yeah.
And the motherfucker, Top Fife, the producer of the joint, he came through with this shit. One day I seen a nigga in a club, and he was talking so crazy about the beat. I guess he had just did it. Nigga gave me a jump drive and said, nigga, just go to the studio and listen to that shit.
And then it was a wrap.
Holler back. As soon as I heard the joint, you made the joint like 2 days later. I'm like, nah, this shit gonna start the motherfucking album. This shit is stupid. Trey did that. We was actually in a hotel in Miami.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, I had the traveling studio with me, and he was out there at the time and shit, and he just came through and knocked it out for me real quick.
He must have been with some Haitian bitch or something. That nigga was like, Yo, he is L, son. Wait till I get that nigga back up here.
It's crazy.
That nigga, that R&B
Yo,
nigga,
this
man.
nigga Who Kid is fucking crazy, man.
Pressure, man. Lil Wayne, man. We going through a couple joints on here.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Definitely.
So you and y'all were in the studio together when y'all did that, or
Nah, I had sent that to Tune. When I sent it to him, he did that shit and knocked it out like
a lot of
day later.
punchlines on there. Was he like intimidated by you? Like he kind of like, hey, let me write
Wayne
this.
Wayne ain't intimidated by nobody. That motherfucker. I mean, who has he not really got busy with? There ain't been a time that I ain't seen him get busy with anybody.
Okay.
That's just me personally. And it ain't me personally really. That's the facts.
Okay.
The nigga outworked. I mean, who really, live in that studio and is producing music the way homie do. So it's just, his actions speaking volumes. The nigga work hard and he ain't got no problem displaying his ability to get busy in any situation, in any circle of niggas on the lineup. It don't matter who on the record. He going in and he gonna do what he supposed to do.
I heard he was begging to get you down with him. Like he was like, yo, please, Bust. You can't go nowhere else, man.
Nah, that wasn't the case.
Come on, Bust.
To be honest with you,
humble, man.
Nah, I didn't even speak to Wayne about
real?
about doing the situation until after me and Bird was already initiating conversation. Wayne definitely had to go in there and give it his, yeah, I'm definitely with it, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately the conversations was initiated with Bird, you know what I'm saying? Me and Bird was having those conversations, but Wayne wanted it to happen as well. It probably wouldn't have happened if the homie ain't want to do it, because ultimately him and Bird and Slim, them the heads at the round table in that house. You know what I'm saying? So them three, they come together, they all agree on shit mutually, and then that's how it go down when it's gonna happen up there.
That nigga Bird is ill, man. That nigga be lending me his car. I'm like, yo.
Nah, Bird, them dudes is real. They real people. Like, they don't give a fuck about all of that other, them little stipulations that come with the political bullshit. They don't function on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I really respect about the camaraderie that we have. And it's been that way for years, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Carter 3 and Carter 4.
Wow, man.
You know what I mean? When I needed Wayne on Conglomerate, he came through. He's also on the Year of the Dragon. It's just we fucks with each other when it comes to this music.
You like the fact that everything is getting out there to keep your ass current. Because, I remember when you were Dre, you had all the blockage.
Yeah, you know what the experience was over there.
It's historical to be with Dre, but the patience of being with Dre is something else. Huh?
It's definitely something else. It's definitely something else. But I learned a lot in that situation, and I definitely grew a lot in that situation. So, big up to the homie Dre as well.
So what all that music, though? Where all the Dre music at? I know you did a lot
of that shit ain't nothing going to happen with it. You know that.
Wow, damn, man.
You know that.
We got to go in there,
baby, we got to go in there and try to, steal this motherfucker's vault.
I don't know, man.
We got to steal the Dre vault, bitch.
I'm going to have to call Tom Cruise to go in there. Hang on the wires. Come on, Dre. Why that nigga sleeping or something?
Word, man. This shit is crazy, man.
Now, I'm happy that, YMCMB got you, like, looking crazy, like, the way you want to look out there.
And that's the beautiful shit about the situation. They respected what I've been able to build on my own. They value the significance of the value of my brand in the market. We just purely respect and value each other's friendship and camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Shit, me and Bird was fucking around on a recreational level, spending an M on cars every year at the Funk Flex Car Show, just to come in there and talk shit to each other about the fucking paint job on your rim or something.
I'm trying to say whoa there. Like, whoa there.
This nigga crazy. Nah, but it's just real shit. Like, everything is just, is a lot of just the relationship dynamic just developed genuinely. So I think that's primarily the thing that made it so right to do.
And I can't see you nowhere else though. I think you're in a perfect spot, man. I don't see where you go.
I couldn't agree with you more, bro. I done bounced around a few times. From the Time Warner system to J Records system to the Interscope system back to Motown. I done moved around. So this is definitely so far has been the right shit.
Are you happy that, even the young kids see you like the new Busta? Like, I know the original Busta from Leeds of the New School. Like,
no doubt.
Jesus, like there was no hip hop when I was coming up, and I saw you grow into the skinny nigga to the diesel nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, but look at me now. Like, fucking what, 50, 60 million views? Like, How does it feel to
Nah,
like?
that shit is like 200, 300 million views.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's some other
that
shit now.
mutated, yo.
Yeah, it's mutated for real. Level 5 mutant,
Get
my
out of here,
nigga.
son.
Level 5 mutant, my nigga. Level fucking 5.
Yeah, release the Kraken, motherfucker. How does it feel to like you're back in it's like the new Busta for
It feel good, but I've always had these moments. You know what I'm saying? Like every couple of years, I get to be in a situation that allows me to give the friendly reminder to the new consumer, what I am and what I do and what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is just another moment. Like Scenario was a moment. Flavor in Your Ear was a moment.
Exactly.
Victory was a moment. Fucking All I Do Is Win remix was a moment. It's just
crazy historical hip hop moments.
Yeah, there's a lot of moments. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even a half. That's just scratching the surface of what niggas could remember fresh in this interview right now. But at the end of the day, the Look at Me Now is definitely the most recent and probably one of the most biggest joints that became like not just a hit record for us, but a phenomenon because like this shit spun out of control crazy.
You got white people getting like 20 million views of their old videos.
Niggas is getting careers out of learning how to spit this shit. So I mean, it's beautiful to see it. That we could still have that kind of impact and still fuck the street up in that kind of way. You know what I mean? But it's only gonna get worse. The more I get allowed the opportunity to stay in this shit and do what I love, the more dangerous I become, my nigga.
I can imagine, man. The dragon, man. Jesus. the label stressed you more to keep, they're like, we want another Look at Me Now. Did the labels come at you with that?
Nah. Definitely not. And that's not something that, at this stage in my shit, I don't condone that type of shit anyway. Moments are moments. You can't try to recreate them shits. It's magic. The way them things come together, it ain't always just about the rhyme or the record. It's the way the stars was aligned when that shit came. Sometimes it's timing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if the timing ain't right, it don't matter if you made the exact duplicate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna resonate the same way because the timing just wasn't ideal for it to happen again or meant for it to happen again like that.
Jamaicans are calling like crazy right now. I think Jamaicans got on your Twitter, man. You got like 2 billion on your Twitter, man. Do they tweet, man? What they be tweeting out there, man? Curry and shit?
Yeah. This nigga is fucking crazy. Nigga said what they tweeting, Curry.
Shout out to Vibes Cartel, man. I'm glad you always represent, the Jamaicans. You always go back to your roots in any kind of form, any album, especially this one right here.
No doubt.
The Vibe shit is like a fucking hot record.
Nah, good looking, bro. Big up to Vibes, too. Vibes.
That was a no-brainer right there.
Yeah, Vibes.
Very easy.
Yeah, he legendary, man. I mean, Vibes I would have to say Vibes is definitely the biggest thing coming out of Jamaica right now. You know, him and Movado and them two dudes is powerful, but Vibes just got something else going on with him, and I just really respect and am a big fan of what he do. And before he actually went in, I had the opportunity to record this joint before he had to turn himself in and deal with the situation.
Yeah. Wow. Oh shit, I forgot about that too. Yeah, that's right. Damn.
So big up to Vibes Cartel. Hold your head, big homie, and stand strong, big homie. And at the end of the day, we gonna do what we do and continue to rep it. We gonna rep his music. We gonna rep his name. We gonna keep this shit official in the streets. Make sure everybody know what it is that we got popping.
Speaking of like Jamaica, like Kingston, like it's kind of unfair that you could go there and rip it, but it's so hard for other artists. They get booed like off that deadly stage.
They don't play that shit. That's part of the reason why the show dynamic for me is always at level fucking 10 trillion all the time. Because
is your experience from like dealing with like the mashups, the clashes? And all that?
Definitely. My shows come from
Brooklyn.
The direct influence and grooming of watching that shit.
Wow.
The sound clashes, the dance halls, the stings.
If you could survive that, then
you survive that, you be alright. You know what I'm saying? But that shit definitely ain't easy. Them niggas will pelt stones in your fucking face. You up there fucking around, wasting people time and money. They ain't playing that shit. That shit hard to come by out there. You know what I mean? It's not easy. So it's like when you come on them stages. And you gonna waste people time. Niggas ain't with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you abroad. You gonna get a stone pelted in your shit. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up, but that's what it is, bro. Word.
Shout out to YMCMB. A lot of tweets. A lot of questions on your future album. I know you're keeping it under wraps, but is Nicki Minaj going to be, attacking you on your album in the future?
I'm not sure. I look forward to it though, because I definitely got a brilliant idea for me and her for the album.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a Nicki fan, and I definitely know what. Like, I know exactly what would make a moment for me and her super eventful if we finally came together and collabed on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So far, though, I got some shit. Me and Toon got some shit. Me and Drake got some shit. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, it's just them two so far on the new project.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, we're going to see what the outcome of it is going to be when I finish putting all of these ideas together. And like I said, I got this idea for me and Nicki. We'll see how it pans out, you know what I'm saying, when I present it to her. And we see how it go.
I know, because when Big Sean first came up here and he had the Ass records,
right.
I kind of like gave him the idea that I think Nicki would be perfect for it, and then it kind of like popped off. So
That's
it was good.
dope. That's dope. Because it definitely popped off something stupid.
I don't know if I can be in the
ran.
studio with her though, man. I don't know. I have a boner I couldn't do the record bust, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't have you in the studio with her neither. It's my sis. I might have to pound you
send
real
the
quick,
record.
son. I might have to duff you up real quick, son. It's my little sis. Leave that alone, nigga.
That might be a cool meeting, like you, in the future.
Yeah, I'm a super M fan. I think M is probably one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah,
ever. Like he's done shit lyrically that to this day is yet to be matched. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way about Lil Wayne. I feel the same way about Big. I feel the same way about Hove. I feel the same way about Nas.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I even feel the same way about Raekwon.
Wow.
And Ghostface.
Legend right there.
Yeah, them niggas all have done shit to really leave some very permanent, impressionable moments in my life. Like shit that they
part
put
of
out.
your DNA and shit.
Yeah, like I could remember listening to certain records and knowing exactly where I was at, exactly what I was doing,
that's good.
exactly how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I wanna like that's a constant goal for me to be able to do that shit every time. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit, the way them shits made me feel when they did things with their records at those times that I felt the way I felt about them shits. It was serious, it was serious. There was moments where nigga hit me so crazy in the soul with some shit that he said, I'm fighting the fucking watery eye, like, God damn, I can't believe this nigga just said that. I can't believe this shit feel the way it feel after he said it. So it's like that them dudes to me is those priceless gems in the landscape of hip hop. And Eminem and them dudes, I would always look forward to an opportunity to work with them, because them dudes is the complete exemplification of greatness in its purest form.
I still play that joint with you and them.
I heard you?
Yeah, I love that joint.
Yeah, that
man.
shit was stupid. I definitely love that shit too. That was a joint that's one of Scott Storch's last craziest joints before he went AWOL real quick.
Yeah.
But Scott is back. Scott bounced back.
I thought he was in Africa with fucking what's his name that be doing all that karate shit.
Nah, I think he in the West Coast now. He reached out to me recently and shit.
I thought it was with
I actually
Chris
got to
Tucker in
follow
Africa or some shit. Man.
I don't know. This nigga's crazy.
One question is Janet Jackson, man. I want to see another $1 million video, man. You gonna come back with Janet, man?
Absolutely not.
Why, she gained too much weight, man? What happened?
Janet look incredible, my nigga. You just ain't getting another $1 million video out of me, out this motherfucker. I shoot another video with Janet anytime. It's just not gonna be for $1 million out this bitch. Fuck out of here.
But you started all that shit back then.
Yeah, we did, and I'm definitely not pressing the restart button on that shit either. We done had our fun with that, my nigga.
Yo, your man Hype Williams, he bought a Phantom over that, huh?
That nigga was Brinks truck in every motherfucking body budget, nigga. He had me hype, me Missy hype, me and Diddy hype, everybody hype, fucking with hype. This nigga just had us all hyped to out-hype each other budget and out-hype each other concepts.
I think he did the Dougie way back then.
Nigga was definitely doing the Dougie on niggas and the Shucky Ducky too, my nigga. That nigga was doing all kind of shit.
Shout out to Hype Williams, man.
Shout out to Cameron for saying the motherfucking lines in that joint we did together. That shit is crazy, my nigga. But yeah, hype came up majorly. But we also, we got a lot out of that shit too, because, them shits also was real intricate contributions to our landscape of bigness. Like, that shit just personified niggas in ways that was on some level 5 mutant shit. Like, we all just was looking like we was way Like we was the Michael Jacksons of the rap shit.
He killed everybody. Though.
Having videos like that.
Nobody was fucking with that shit back then, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
One final thing that I figured out on the tape is how you still give respect to like MOP. You got the samples here and there. You got the Missy here and there. Like you still are fans of like certain individuals, and you just keep pieces of them all over your mixtape.
Yeah, nah,
That's a good look right there.
I come from that. You know what I'm saying? And you keep calling my shit mixtape.
I'm
nigga.
sorry. Damn, man, I'm about to get smacked by fucking Busta.
My nigga, my shit is a official album. B.
I'm sorry, man.
Let's be clear. Nah, but for real, we come from that. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like that golden era boom bap and the MOPs and the Missies and all of that shit. That's the shit that helped, make the hip hop that we grew up to love and know as that shit that we call and classify as the golden era. So I just think it's important that we keep them elements in the shit that we doing, because a lot of these now artists, it ain't their fault. That they was either too young or wasn't born yet to appreciate the shit that was happening during the golden era. But, now that they are, they need to just be given these friendly reminders. Yo, this is what this shit is supposed to be. Okay. That's why Dreams of Fucking an R&B Bitch beat was brought back for me. That's why the High Tech Jonelle beat was brought back. You know what I'm saying? That's why Missy saying holla and Crazy. I'm talking to you was in there. That's why you hear motherfucking MOP ad-lib screaming at the top and at the end of Do That Thing that Focus produced. So it's like, I definitely think it's important to always incorporate the elements of that real hip-hop shit that could just be planted in their subconscious, so they could just probably even just take that little bit to go research where I got that from, or why is Busta putting that in his now shit. What's the significance of that to him to make him feel like he needed to incorporate, all of that shit. So it's good, man, and I think it's healthy for, what we need to do with these new dudes coming up.